And next up, since Lisa and I are animal lovers.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we're the world's biggest animal
lovers,
yes, right?
I love animals, especially dogs, but I love all animals.
And you have a dog?
Yes, my Chihuahua, Princesa, Princess Grace.
Okay.
My
and
nickname.
I have a cat. His name is Pablo.
Pablo, yes.
You, Lynn, have any animals?
I have 4 animals. I have 3 cats and a dog. I have
Wow.
Rhodey, I have Cleo, I have Jenny, and Jasper. Jasper's a 20-pound tuxedo cat.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
He's 20 pounds, and his paws are huge, and he and the dog kind of wrestle each other like WWF
Yes.
wrestling.
So the cats and dogs get along?
The
most
females
part.
don't like the dog that much, but Jasper and the
Tolerate.
dog bond very well. Yes.
Okay.
My
And
dog
you have,
is
what, 3 dogs, you said?
1 dog.
Oh, one
dog
dog
and 3 cats.
And 3 cats, I'm sorry, yeah.
And
1 dog and 3 cats.
My dog is kind of a mix. She's a mix of a Rottie. She's part of a Senji. I went to South Africa in 2002 before I bought my house. And I come back, and then I put the bid on my house, and I'm driving from work in Troy on River Street, and there's my dog as a stray. At 6 months, I took her in, and now she's not, almost 10 years old.
Oh,
So she's from Africa. She's an African breed.
Yes.
And I went to South Africa before I found her. So
Wow.
it's kind of a meant to be thing.
Yeah, that's destiny right there.
She's
That's
61
fate.
pounds. She's black and brown.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I grew up with a little Pomeranian. His
Aw.
name is Milo. I bought him at the mall, actually. He's really cute. So,
Aw.
but he went with my mom when I moved out. So now I just
Yeah.
have the cat. So, but I wouldn't walk him. So that's better off that he's with my mom.
Yes,
so.
yes. You have to walk them. They have to
Yes.
get exercise.
They need their
Yeah.
exercises, definitely. But what we're going to talk about today is the world's most famous animals. Yes, and there are some famous animals out there. And one of the first ones we're going to talk about is Seabiscuit. Yes, and I work for OTB.
Oh.
So I like the horses a little bit. So, and Seabiscuit was a champion thoroughbred racehorse. It was the subject of the film The Story of the Seabiscuit in 1949, and the 2001 book Seabiscuit, An American Legend, and the 2003 film Seabiscuit, which was nominated for Best Picture. At first, Seabiscuit was a lazy horse.
Oh.
It was a lazy horse, but he went on to win many stakes races. So it was a very famous horse. I'm sure you've heard of Seabiscuit,
Yes,
right?
I've heard of him.
All right, and our next one is Shamu.
Shamu.
Shamu, and that's the whale.
Yes, the 4th killer whale ever captured.
Yes.
The 4th one ever captured.
Yep, and it was the 3rd orca displayed in a public exhibit. So it was the star of a very popular killer whale show at SeaWorld San Diego in the mid-late 1960s. The whale died in 1971, and I think it's pronounced Shinamu, is how you pronounce it. Shinamu.
Shinamu.
Yes, and they continue to use that name in different SeaWorld parks today.
Wow.
So, in its legacy. So, our next one that is pretty well known is Old Yeller. You guys heard of Old Yeller, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that's the title character and of the 1957 Walt Disney film starring Tommy Kirk, and it's about a stray dog in post-Civil War Texas, and it's also based on the it originates from the 1956 book Old Yeller by Fred Gibson. So very cute dog and very famous. The next one, we go back to another horse.
Barbaro.
Yes,
Barbaro. Look at how beautiful that horse is.
that's a beautiful horse. In 2006, this American Thoroughbred won the 2006 Kentucky Derby. Later that year, in 2006, he actually at the Preakness, which is another big stakes race, he shattered his leg, which led to his death. So he had to be put down. But he was a favorite. He was a Preakness, a heavy favorite. People were really rooting for this horse, so that was really sad when they had to put this horse down. Yeah. And the next one?
Nut.
Yes.
And that's a polar bear. And look at him.
That is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Yes,
Absolutely
it was born at the
gorgeous.
Berlin Zoological Garden. He was the first polar bear cub to live past infancy at the Berlin Zoo in more than 30 years.
Wow.
So he was a survivor, but he did end up dying at the age of 4. But he received national attention for this rarity because he did survive so long. So many, it's like becoming extinct.
Yes, the
these
polar
polar
bears.
Yeah. And the next one we all know,
Oh,
Lassie.
my Lassie, a
Yes.
collie. Oh, I love Lassie.
Isn't
I was
that such
yes.
a beautiful dog?
Yes.
So, and they're very friendly
Yes.
animals,
Mhm.
those collared dogs. So this is one of the most famous dogs of them all. Many film adaptations of the Lassie story. The MGM studio made several Lassie movies in the 40s and 50s, and there was also a popular TV series. You remember
Yes.
Lassie, right?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I remember
I grew up
Lassie.
watching
Yes.
Lassie.
You
Oh, yeah.
okay?
Yes.
So that was like one of the biggest. And then another one that was pretty big is Benji. You guys remember Benji, right?
Benji, yes.
That was a fictional dog. Many movies were made from Benji as well. From 74 through 2000s, there were some different movies made. And we'll just go through these last three. There was Noddy, the world's largest stallion.
Wow.
And the next one is Gerald and Eddie,
Aw.
which is a giraffe and ram. And the last one is a quagga, which is a rare zebra, very rare zebra. So those are our world's famous animals. Thank you very much, Lisa, for joining me
thank you
today.
for
I had a
having
really
me.
good
I
time.
always enjoy coming here. It's like family, you know.
Absolutely. So, and we will definitely have her back. And even Lynn jumped in on some
Yes.
topics
Oh,
with us
sure.
today.
Yes.